Welcome back to the Twilight, everybody. How you doing? Today is the day we get to that. As you can see, since the last episode, I remembered the chimney, and also the door moved mysteriously. It was me. I'm lying to you, but it's fine. We're going to be working on the villager breeder today. Actually, we're going to start getting the trading hall set up. We're going to do all that in this video. It's not a lie. It's not going to happen like last time where I don't do it and I get distracted by a bunch of things. It's actually going to happen, and I've even started on it. So now I just don't have any excuse, you know? What do I mean by I started on it? By that, I mean I really started on it. I have the water system all set up. I have the catch system set up over there. This actually was a little bit strange because I found a spawner. I'm not going to use it because it's a spider spawner and it cuts through my villager breeder, so I don't want that. There's also zombies, but I'm never going to be down here. This is just for the villagers. The baby villagers. This is where the villagers are going to get dropped off. I'm not done with it. Probably. I'm not. This isn't going to be the end of it. I'm just going to dig out a little bit more down here and then figure out how I want the villager hall to be set up. I'm not too sure yet. I think what I want is something that I did in an old world. I think what I want is something that I did in an old world that was really cool. I did it for my entire base and not just a villager trading hall. But what I want to do is make a big crevasse, basically. Like one of those underground cities that you see sometimes in different places. I want pillars. I want archways. I want all of it. I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but that's probably just going to be a thing that I freestyle, honestly. But we're actually going to work on it in this video. We're not going to get distracted by anything. We're not going to go to the nether. We're going to actually work on this. The biggest thing that I need to figure out first is how I want this trading hall set up, what I want the building up top to be to get down here, and how I'm going to get the villagers into their little spots. Now, I could be really boring and just mine this out, put them in here. This is just where they come in. I put a thing down. It's all good. That's boring. Minecraft is meant to be fun. So what we're going to do is make it complicated, because that's how you do Minecraft. If you're not breaking Minecraft whenever you're trying to make a farm, are you even playing Minecraft? I don't know the answer to it. It's probably not true, because you could play it however you want. That's the joy of Minecraft. You can play it however you want. But I think if you're not breaking the game, you're not trying hard enough. There's also a cave over there. I don't know how that's going to work out for me. Now, how many villagers am I getting exactly? A lot. I want to get a lot of them. A big thing that I really hate in Minecraft worlds is when I die and I lose all my good stuff. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is make it so I can come down here and I can just come through, trade for all the enchantments that I want, get a bunch of levels from it, put it all on the gear, and have OP armor and tools just like that. So I gotta figure out all the enchantments that I want on my armor and tools. I talked about this last time, but now I'm actually verbalizing it so I can have an idea of what I want to do. I'm also still messing with audio levels. I know I said I fixed it last time, and I did mostly. It wasn't as bad as the first two. Also, visually, it was better. I didn't realize that the first two videos, when I exported them from my editing software, that they, like, were so janky, for lack of a better word. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. The last one was a little bit better, but it was still really grainy. But it didn't have any of that, like, dissolve thing going on that was happening in the first two. So, you know, I hope I can fix it more for this one. I don't know really what's going on with it. I've been looking up YouTube tutorials and stuff, and I'm kind of starting to figure it out, but I don't know. Can you shut up? Where are you? I don't have my shield, but where are you? Random diamond find. 2 diamonds. There he is. Found him. Now you're not gonna make noise during my video, fool. Huh! There's another one. Come get me. I got him. Oh, I've done a bad thing. Oh, where did I come from? I came from here. Ah! Ow! Owie! Now, see, I didn't get distracted there looking in a cave and finding supplies. It was part of the journey. I lit up the areas so that reasons to get rid of mobs that are yelling in my video. That's why I did it. That's a better excuse than reasons, you know? No more distractions. I'm doing it. I'm doing this today. Today is the day that I do this. Well, maybe not today, my time, but this video, today, I'm doing it. I'm going to hollow out some of this. I'm going to get... today is the day. I just gotta pull myself up by my bootstraps. Start going. Start mining away. Mining away. I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. It is another day to Minecraft. So, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about all the enchantments that I'm gonna want. 13 in total. You got Unbreaking, Fortune, Silk Touch Efficiency, Looting, Sharpness, Sweeping Edge, Fire Aspect, Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider, Feather Falling, Protection, and I'll throw in a little bit of Knockback just to make it an even 14. 14 enchantments. That is a minimum of 14 villagers. However, that's not all the villagers that I want. I also want some farmers, some Fletchers, some clerics, all of them good things. Probably some cartographers. You know the deal. So, let's think about this for a second. Over here is going to be where they come in. I could set up a little zombification area here, and I might do that in the future, but I don't feel like doing that just yet, because I don't really understand them. But I probably will do that later. Here is where I'm going to go up, back to the surface. So probably like starting here. So these will be all the spots for the enchantment villagers. Now, if you don't know how villagers work with getting the right trade that you want, you just put them somewhere, place down their work center, and you keep breaking it until you get the enchantments that you want. For enchantments, that's torture. Because there's so many enchantments that you could get. You can get Bane of Arthropods, you can get Density, you can get all that. I don't need all of that. I just need the ones that I listed out here. And then from here back to like here. So from this line back is going to be all farmers, Fletchers, and clerics. Probably like farmer, cleric, Fletcher, or something like that. I don't know. I might actually expand this down a little bit further so that I can get more of these guys back here. I realized that I don't need to put knockback on there. I do have an even 14, and the 14th is mending. I need mending. So, That works. I don't need to get any of the other ones that I don't want. I don't really care about knockback. I don't like using it. That's just a me thing. Yeah. We got 14 in total, including mending. So that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the hallway that we're going to be working with. I'm going to tear down the walls, the ceilings, and the roof, and I'm going to change it out with some better stuff. I kind of want to keep it stone and cobbled themed. Maybe put some stone bricks in places and stone and just some cobblestone. Just some fun stuff like that. No gravel, no nothing like that. I want to keep it very cave-like because I don't want this to feel like a super warm and welcoming place. I want it to feel like a cellar. I want it to feel kind of, dark and dingy because that's what the villagers deserve. I have all the spots for my villagers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 7 times 2 is 14. So all 14 of the enchantment villagers will go in this first area. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 spaces for random villagers to give me diamonds and stuff. So that's what we're going to do. There's a lot of caves around here. Jeez. Maybe putting it on Y level 10 wasn't the greatest idea. So right here is where the entrance to the villager's spot is going to be. That just means I'm going to have to move my farms. But that's fine, because I want to make them better, and I want to put a place where the farms look good. I also should probably, at some point, make this automatic, because I can do that. I've just chosen not to. But that's the next thing I'm going to do, is move my farms really quick. And I'll make the sugarcane farm automatic, but at a later time, because I don't feel like setting that up right now. That's a lot of effort. So I expanded the farms a little bit. Now we got 4 plots of wheat and carrot and potato. I didn't have a lot of carrots and potatoes just because I didn't have that many. So we're going to have these grow, and then over time we'll plant them in. I could just bone meal them, but I don't really feel like doing that right now, so we're not gonna. And then I expanded the sugarcane farm as well, because we're going to need a lot of paper for the cartographers and for the librarians. And for eventually, when we get an elytra, and we need rockets. So, that's all good. Now let me go back over here and dig down to the, well, actually first, before I do that, let me make myself a way to get back up, so I'm not stuck down there. Alright, this exact block that I'm standing on is the one that I need to dig down. So let's do it. Digging! Yeah! Oh. And we made it exactly the right place. We got a ladder, or we're gonna have a ladder going up. And then we're gonna have real easy access to all of our villagers. I'm gonna collect this really quick while I'm here though, so it's not just here. Alright, now we go back up. And we're back up. Now, I don't know what I want to build for this entrance. I don't want to just make it a hole in the ground and I go, yay. I want to make something to encapsulate it and make it a building that we go down. I don't really know what, a building, a shed, something. But I want it to be something cool. Something to represent kind of what's down there. Something to, I don't know, symbolize something. I really have no idea. Alright, now that we've got the ladder going up, it's time to fix the inside of here. And I figured, why not have a little fun with it and do a little replay with it. So, here we go! completely finished. There's no villagers or anything, but yeah, the build itself is done. Woo! Off camera, I'm going to finish it up, put some carpet down, and fill in all of the villagers that I want to be in here. But that's for me to do. It's boring. Y'all don't want to watch that. So just know, next video, it will be done. And I still technically kept to my promise because it's done. The building part, kind of, almost. I still want to put down carpet so iron golems don't spawn in, and it's mostly done, but it's not quite done. And like, I still did what I said I was gonna do, but it's not complete. So it's good enough by my standards. That's what I say. The feel that I wanted to go for in this build was kind of grand hall-ish. I don't know. I really like the archways. I like the andesite contrasting with the regular stone brick. I like these as just little additions, making it seem more interesting visually. I like the little lanterns coming off. It's not just torches. It's an interesting lighting technique. And yeah, I like I really like that. I like the andesite fences. I think it adds enough detail for it to be like interesting, but not too much. Also, in between, I moved the two villagers from the village over there into here. So in between, I'll be able to just throw food at them, and then I'll get lots of babies. Everything about this is pretty much done except for the villagers and the carpet. Everything else is done. It's done, guys. I kept my promise. Mostly. It's done, and it'll be done for the next video. So I did it. I did the thing I said I would do. Yay! But with that, I am gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, where I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe make some auto farms. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. But thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Just like that.